In this video, we're going to go over three main areas to help you be successful with your home-based workouts, to start strength training and also increase your mobility. It's so important for you to be able to spend your time wisely and to be able to do some things at home. In this video, let's pop into these three things to help you succeed in your home-based workouts. Number one is equipment. Equipment is one of these things that it's going to make or break you. If you don't have the equipment that you need, then you're going to feel frustrated. You're going to stop before you even start your workouts. And obviously, that's not helpful. One of the main things that has come back to research of what's actually going to get you stronger based on any of the programs that you follow is consistency. And so being able to consistently do your workouts at home is kind of the name of the game for this video. Having the equipment that you need to do your workouts is a critical part of doing them. A couple of things that I really like to have at home are foam roller. I like a longer and white, so less dense, so 36 inches long, 6 inches in diameter. And this allows you to be able to lay on it to do different chest presses, to be able to do different mobility stuff for your upper back. Also enables you to be able to actually do your foam rolling because it's white, it's less dense, so it's not quite as firm or hard for you to push back onto your muscles, so it makes it less painful. Another thing is bands. Bands are a critical aspect to at-home workouts because you need pulling activities. And pulling exercises are hard to do without a band because otherwise you just have gravity to work with your weights. Bands allow you to do pulling exercises on your back, on your hands and knees, standing, so many different areas, and it also can be a complement to other weighted exercises. And so bands are a needed thing. I like longer loop bands, these pull-up assist bands. They actually are heavier and harder. I like them, the PT type bands. I have some of those in case I want to target a little bit less strong muscles that need a little bit more love. And then I also really like having loop bands that I can put around my legs or I can put around my arms, and they just make it easier for me to do versus tying a knot in the other one, because I'm all about ease and making it better for me to actually do my workouts. I have a 2-year-old right now, and workouts can be a little bit challenging sometimes. Another thing that I like to have at home are light dumbbells for arm exercises and also some heavier dumbbells that can kind of stack together, or I actually really like kettlebells for this that can stack together to do heavier moves. So I have all the way up to a 40-pound kettlebell and 30-pound kettlebells I can stack together, and those can give me a 75-pound deadlift if I need to, or 75-pound squats. Like, you can really load yourself up with these kettlebells without leaving your house. And again, you can always buy the next size up and stack them again and load yourself even more. I like kettlebells because I also can do kettlebell swings, and you can also just change the way the weight is whenever you're holding it. You can hold in more of a rack position with it on your shoulder. There's just so many different variations. So I kind of prefer and lean towards kettlebells for my heavier weights. Those are some of the main equipment. Oh, also, if you're going to use your bands in a doorway attachment or a door anchor for your bands is so nice to have. It allows you to close it in the door and you can just kind of loop your bands through it and use them to pull from. It's so nice to have. It's just one of those added benefits. I think it's only like $10 too. So now that you have your equipment, the next thing is, do you have your space? This is something that's challenging in most people's places. I was blessed to have this area of my house that I can use this for my home-based equipment and my gym and obviously my business too. And it's just super nice to have. Thankfully, there's a closet over there too, and that enables me to use it for band pulls and many other things. But having a space, a place that is designated for your workouts. It has your mat in it or has a rug. It has your weights that are always out there. It's not something that you have to like get out and put up and get out and put up and get out and put up, because Believe me, if you have to get your stuff out and you have to put your stuff up, it's going to be a mental block for you to actually do your exercises and your workouts. It just will. You want to make things as easy as possible for you to actually go and do your workouts. Having a place that is meant and designated for it is one of the best things that you can do to set yourself up for success, to stay consistent. Number three. Number three kind of goes into, it's a little bit more of a gamble because I want you to find a program to follow. I want you to find some accountability. I want you to find some motivation in this. I want you to find one that is home-based. This is why I developed programs specifically for home-based workouts for women mountain bikers. It's because it's for you to be comfortable in what you're doing. It gives directions for videos of exercises. It helps you to understand what muscles you're supposed to be using and not. And understanding your workouts is important. Having it be a program that's made for the equipment that you have available. It's also important because otherwise you're going to feel stuck. You're going to feel stopped. And so finding a program for you to follow is the last piece of this pie to help you be consistent, to help you have direction, and to make sure you're not going to get hurt as you start getting into your different workouts. I hope this was super helpful for you. If you are interested in my programs, look down at the link below, and I hope that you get your home-based area and equipment and get you stronger and healthier. Bye, y'all.